This recipe, you're gonna love it, guys. This is a delicious smoothie breakfast bowl. It's fun, it's colorful, and it's full of life. In here, in a blender, we're gonna add a couple of bananas. Now, when I have my fruit bowl at home, often there's bananas on the turn. So before they go too far, and they might end up in the bin, no, we don't wanna go there. So often I'll peel a couple of bananas, put them in a bag in the freezer, right? So these are just nicely overripe in a really beautiful way. 2 of them in a blender. I want about 30 grams of porridge oats. So this is just a fantastic ingredient. Most people have it in their cupboards already, but what it does is allow slow release energy. It's gonna keep you full until lunch, and it's really, really good for you. We're also gonna add a little layer of flavor, a pinch, just a pinch, of cinnamon. And that cinnamon with that slightly overripe, sort of almost toffee-like banana is gonna be delicious. Now, what's good, and what's a kind of nice, healthy little swap, is instead of buying just another sugary cereal, we're kind of using natural sugars that are in beautiful banana, but full of goodness, right? So it's a nice little swap like that. Now, the carrier of this smoothie is yogurt. And I just want to use some really gorgeous yogurt. I want about 300 mils. I'm just going to pour that in. It's about 3/4 of that tub. There we go. And we'll give it a little blast. Super simple. In literally 20 seconds, you can wazz that up and then put about 3/4 of that into the bowls. Just divide it up. And then the magic starts. Leave a third in the blender because now we're gonna add some frozen fruit to this and it's gonna be delicious. It is just a brilliant and affordable thing to have in your freezer. So I've got a nice little mixed bag of blackberries, bramble kind of fruit. I need 120 grams of frozen fruit. Smells amazing. And as soon as we whiz that up, it's gonna go thick, cold, refreshing, and delicious. So the lid goes on. So if it looks a little thick, because your fruit is really frozen, add a little splash of milk, that's no problem at all, and simply divide into the 4 bowls again. It's the simplest thing in the world, super, super quick. So for me, the idea of this breakfast is breaking the monotony, not the same old, same old. I don't want it to be boring. So let's have some fun with it. I literally get a little teaspoon, use the wrong end, and just kind of go through the middle and kind of just have a little bit of fun here. So this looks really fun, but this is not a complete breakfast. We have fruit, we have protein from the yogurt, but let's get some beautiful good things, nuts, seeds, fiber, stuff like that. So if we look at things like cereal, we want to be using cereals that are low sugar. So I'm going to take a little bit of this and just kind of break it up to one side, some chunks, some little broken bits, a nice little muesli in there. So look, the nice thing about this is you can use up any odds and ends from your cereal. And then what's really nice for flavor is some peanut butter. Just a little teaspoon is so good. And that combination of the sweet, sour, and then that sort of frumpiness of the beautiful peanut butter, which I love, is delicious. And then if you want to up the healthiness as well, things like nuts and seeds are just brilliant. It's just a really easy way of getting the good stuff in your family or yourself. And if you want to go back to your frozen fruit, of course you can get that on top. Really beautiful. So there you go, lovely people. That is our beautiful little fruit smoothie breakfast bowls. Right, let's have a little try. Let's get in there, get a bit of the old peanut butter, some crunchy bits. So good. That frozen fruit gives you that almost like ice cream thickness. So it feels naughty, but it's not naughty. It's really, really good for you.